Welcome back to Brooklyn football fans. We're in the middle of the winter break, so there's a lot fewer matches to talk about, but there's always something to talk about, like Sheffield United kicking butt, Bournemouth being picked on by the referees, and Man City not being able to play in a little bit of wind and rain. But yo, we're not afraid of that. To check on all that weather, we sent Aneesha to Manchester. She's going to do a little weather report there, and then she's going to submit her Stupid Picks of the Week, a new segment where we try and pick our craziest choice, and we'll see. Maybe we'll get one right. Let's get to the stoop. Welcome back to the stoop, everybody. We're sitting in some very British weather, but we're going to tough it out like Man City couldn't. Oh, we can't play. It's too windy. It's too cold. You might notice we're missing somebody, but we sent Aneesha back to Manchester to check on this weather situation and see if her club is okay. She's going to go give them a little. You guys okay? A little hug. Oh. I don't really care about that game. The other match was Everton. Everton did well, 3 goals. Looked a little sketchy there. Ancelotti was a little mad, you could tell. They won 3-1, and he comes off the pitch a little angry. It's a sign of a good coach. It means you guys are on your way. And then Sheffield. Sheffield United, man. Sheffield-Bournemouth, I actually thought the first half of the match, Bournemouth they were outplaying them. Sheffield was a little like, whoa, hey, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to score on us. We're a good defense. Not to mention I have 2 of their defenders in my fantasy team. So as soon as they scored, I'm like, there goes like 12 points. Anyway, yeah, but Sheffield came back. Johnny Lundstrom coming off the bench.
Yeah, I think those refs gotten into the head of Bournemouth.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody's following, but at the end of the match, some of the Bournemouth players afterwards, when asked about the match, said, "Oh, you know, we played all right, but the refs were making fun of us." The ref said that we're a relegation team. Well, you fucking are. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a very, very sad. It was a sad week in Premier League. You got teams that can't play in weather. You got refs making fun of players and
it's
teams,
like, come
squads,
on,
sides, whatever they're called.
And like, you're a footballer. You're a professional footballer. You've never been made fun of at all on the pitch. Okay, so I can see maybe a ref shouldn't be saying anything, but like they quote him of what he said was nothing.
Yeah, it's like, you're going back there.
He's not calling him.
You're going to end up there. You know, it's just like, I mean, yeah, you're getting egged on, but you're not being called a jibbo or a piker or something like that.
I don't even know what some of those are. Yeah, it's like, come on, shake it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Just like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, shake it off. Oh, we can't sing that, no. It's like, yeah. So, but I was impressed. Sheffield did not look good in the beginning. And then, halftime, they pay the refs to go talk smack to Bournemouth. It's like, oh, your shorts are falling off. Hey, stop it.
There's a few quid.
Stop it.
Give them a hard time.
It's like, that's a second goal for Sheffield. They've surely clinched it. And Bournemouth's like, he's making fun of me.
See, this is what we need Aneesha right now, is for some proper British insults.
Yeah, we've got nothing.
We've got nothing. We're making this up from movies we watch.
Sheffield United sitting in 5th place.
Quite nice.
At the end of this weekend, they could be like 8th or something, but
I looked at their upcoming fixtures, and they've got a nice, easy run. I mean, if they can take advantage in the next few weeks before they start playing the heavy hitters, they can make some room.
Yeah.
Pull ahead of the pack a little bit, solidify 5th place.
I think
Chris Wilder hasn't playing very well. Very relaxed.
Yeah. Well, he from the very beginning of the season, they came in and he said, "We're going to play the same way we played." in the championship. We're going to play the same way. Got criticized a lot for it. They're like, you can't do that. You got to come to the Premier League. You got to change what you're doing, change your tactics, switch them up. And he's like, nah, bro.
No.
They've been doing it.
I think he's really willing to let the team express themselves, and there's no, like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. It's just like, look, just do what you do, make it happen, and we're good.
Yeah, it's good. And imagine these boys, what they're thinking right now. Sitting in 5th place, sitting 5 places above Arsenal. You know?
And
they're above Everton. They're above Spurs right now.
And they're doing it without scoring a lot of goals.
But they're keeping people out. That's the defense. That's
Dean Henderson, man.
Dean Henderson, he's doing really well. What do you think it feels like for these young guys who last year were in championship, were not on television, nobody knows your name. You've got 2 or 3 guys on the team who have actually played top tier football, and now you're in the mix, being like, they could beat Chelsea, like they could finish above Chelsea.
You're being talked about at this point, and I think it's very, very exciting. I think it's like when you get brought into the top tier, and you want to prove yourself, and so few teams have. If you look at previous tables in previous years, you're just seeing people drop out, and they're getting the one opportunity, and they're out. Just like we're probably going to. Well, Norwich is they're just in. They're going to drop out. Aston Villa probably going to drop out. And I think to have this opportunity to not only show yourself, but then also know that you're going to be around for next season.
For them, they've been winning playing Sheffield United ball, playing Blades ball. Mm-hmm. So any good that comes of this season, they have to double pat themselves on the back. They didn't try to be City. They didn't try to be Chelsea. They were like, screw you guys, we're going to play.
Blades.
And generally speaking, when teams do this, they'll surge because nobody's seen them. Nobody, the scouting report isn't really in on them. And so the first half of the season, they'll do really well. And then the second half of the season, you see them dip because people figure them out. People have played them before.
Sure.
So the second time they play them, they're like, oh, we know what they do, which is a lot of what happened with Norwich, with Timu Puki. They weren't able to stop him because he doesn't look like he should be as athletic as he is. He kind of
looks jumping around like this.
Yeah. So it's very surprising, or not surprising, but it's very promising that 26 matches in, they haven't been figured out yet. Or people think they have, and I don't know. It's very interesting. I want to just mention this whole postponing of the match, the City-West Ham match. It's okay, so they're saying it's terrible winds and everything, and it's hurricanes or something like that. But Sheffield United had to play. Sheffield Bournemouth had to play. So why would, I don't know, like if it was any other team besides City or Liverpool or maybe one of the big six.
I think you've got a really good point there.
How far is Sheffield from?
Well, England isn't very big.
Yeah, I know. I'm from Texas, so like
it's about as big as this block.
No, you can keep talking. I'm looking stuff up.
Do they? There's obviously more at stake for City.
That shouldn't come into play.
I know it shouldn't come into play, but maybe it does. Why else would they postpone that match and not these 2 others? Because Sheffield does have a little more to play for, but the other ones are kind of trying to stave off relegation, and City is in second.
It's an hour on the train from Sheffield to Manchester.
It's like going to Coney.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's raining in Coney Island right now. So you mean to tell? No, there were some balls in the Sheffield. Like, they were just kicking them straight up, knowing that it's anyone's ball, because it was coming down like And so there were some weird things that happened. I'm just like, they're not too far away. If this was a better club, they would have been suspended. And it was later in the day where, like, by the end of the Sheffield match, the cameras are pointing up at the sky at these, like, beautiful clouds.
Yeah.
And it's going, oh, no, but Kevin De Bruyne can't be out in the rain.
So I know a lot of you also want to know whether the guys should have played or not. So my question is, are City being too safety precautious? Were West Ham too scared of our northern weather? Are they not hard enough? The answer is no, it was really quite dangerous. They would have been pelted by hail on the pitch. I think they probably made a really good call to cancel that game. But when's it going to be rearranged for? How is that going to affect future games? I think that it's going to have an immediate pushback and the City players are going to be exhausted as a result of it. Whether that also has a knock-on effect on West Ham games, I'm not quite sure. But let's watch this space.
Here on The Stoop, we like to share our opinions about football. And you might have noticed that we don't know all that much about football. So we've decided instead of making expert picks, we're going to make stupid picks. So this week, I'm gonna kick us off with our stupid pick of the week. And my stupid pick of the week is brilliant. I don't even think it's stupid. I think it's gonna happen. And it's Norwich over Liverpool, ending the streak. Pookie power. Pookie power.
What?
Timu Pookie, and I'm calling it, because our stupid picks have to be specific. I'm calling it 3-2. 3-2 Norwich over Liverpool, end the unbeaten streak, keep the Arsenal Invincibles, the only invincible team. That's for you, John Lawler. I know you're watching. He's been begging me to put some hate on Liverpool to not beat the invincible streak. So, thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Oh, wow, that is stupid.
Hey, you know.
Well, you really reached for it. That's a tough act to follow.
Yeah. I think, and you know, this is against me. I'll probably lose the week if it happens in my fantasy league.
Is
Because
Liverpool still on vacation?
That's
is
what
it
I'm
still like the 18 to 23 team still playing?
I hope they're like Jurgen Klopp is like
Klopp is still
will
in
be
Nebraska or no, Kentucky?
Kentucky, yeah. It's like we will be fine. It'll be fine. It's just Norwich or Norwich, as my friend Mark says. Yeah, I think they got a shot. So, what is your stupid pick of the week?
My stupid pick of the week is not nearly as stupid as yours, but it is pretty stupid. It does. We're taking another team that is in a fear of relegation, Aston Villa, to beat
Villa.
Tottenham. Tottenham.
Now you know
Tottenham.
That Aston Villa to beat Tottenham.
Austin Powers.
Aston Villa.
Yeah, they're gonna show a team that is playing out of their heads, that they belong. They're not gonna get razzed by the refs, or maybe they will. Yeah. Maybe the ghost of Harry Kane will pay them a few quid to razz them a little bit.
They got.
But I think 1-0. 1-0 is gonna be. Is going to be the final. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Well, you know, on my stoop, it's never stupid to say that Tottenham's going to lose. Okay, and now let's go to Aneesha. She sent us a little video from Manchester with her stupid pick.
Hello from rainy Manchester. I am sending over my stupid pick of the week. My pick this week is Newcastle Arsenal game, and my prediction is 1-0 to Newcastle. I think the Magpies are on a winning streak right now, and I'm just not feeling your boys, Nick. I'm sorry.
Okay. So she has to go 1 billion miles away, or however far away it is, to Manchester to tell me that Arsenal's going to lose to her mother's team?
The Magpies.
Yeah. Newcastle 1-0 over Arsenal. And I'm sorry, that's not a stupid pick.
That's not so stupid.
Arsenal is losing to everybody. It's all right. We're fine. It's all about next season. We're going to win the league next season. Maybe that's a
stupid pick.
So those were our stupid picks of the week. Don't forget to check back next week and see how we did. And we'll have more stupid picks for you then. That's it for this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And if you know anybody who wants to be on the stoop, you want to be on the stoop, you're going to be in Brooklyn, hit us up. Anything else? Aneesha, we miss you. Come back.
We miss you, Aneesha.
Click this button to subscribe. Watch more videos. Click this button or this one. I don't know where it is.
Tell your friends.